Hello and welcome again for another lesson in grade 9 mathematics. In this video, we are going to learn how to solve radical equations. So when you solve an equation, you just have to find the value of the unknown. Okay? So let us start with an example. So for example, we have square root of x is equals to 12. Okay? So as you can see, yung kasama lang ni x is yung radical sign na square root. So, in order for us to remove the square root, sabi ko nga, opposite ng radical is exponent. Okay? So, we will just have to square the both sides. Okay? So, square root of x squared, that will be equal to x. And then, 12 times 12 is 144. Okay, let's now move on to our second example. So we have cube root of x minus 3 is equals to 6. So this time, our index is 3. So therefore, to be able to cancel out the cube root, we have to cube both sides. Okay. So what is left here is x minus 3 is equals to the cube root 6 cube is equals to 216. Okay? And then, all we have to do is isolate the x on the left side. So, may kasama pa siyang negative 3 or minus 3. So, para ma-cancel out yan, we add 3 on this side and add 3 on this side. So, what we're going to have here is just x na lang. And then 216 plus 3 is 219. And that is your final answer. Third example, we have 4 plus square root of x minus 2 is equals to x. So, dito, bago tayo mag-raise to a power, so mas maganda siguro if we put on one side lahat ng radical expressions sa left side, and then lahat ng walang radical expression sa right side. So, alisin natin si positive 4. So, to be able to do that, we have to subtract 4 on this side and subtract 4 on the other side. So, mawawala na to, magiging x minus 2, square root of x minus 2 is equals to x minus 4. Okay? And then, saka natin i-raise sa isang exponent. So, ang exponent na gagamitin natin ay squared because ang index natin sa radical expression is is 2. Okay? So, what we're going to have is here magiging x minus 2 equals x minus 4 squared is a special binomial. So, all you have to do is square the first term. So, that becomes x squared. And then multiply the first term to the second term times 2. So, x times negative 4 is negative 4x times 2 is negative 8x. And then square the last term, which is negative 4. So, negative 4 times negative 4 is positive 16. Okay? And then we are going to put everything on the left side para magsama-sama na sila as an magkasama-sama na sila. Okay? So, this becomes x minus 2 minus x squared plus 8x minus 16 equals to 0. So, we have negative x squared. 8x plus x is plus 9x. And then negative 2 minus 16, that is negative 18 equals to 0. Let us remove the negative sign. So we multiply both sides with negative. Okay, so this becomes x squared plus, this becomes minus 9x plus 18 equals to 0. So during your first quarter, you learned how to solve quadratic equations wherein it's either you factor or you complete the square or use quadratic formula. So let us use factoring. So the factor of x squared minus 9x plus 18 is x minus 3 times x minus 6 equals to 0. So at this point, you apply the zero product property wherein you equate x minus 3 to 0 and x minus 6 equals to 0. So, and then you'll get the value of x. X will become x is equals to positive 3 and x is equals to positive 6. So that is your final answer. So for our final example, let us take fourth root of 3x is equals to square root of x. Okay? So ito magkaiba yung index. Tama? So since the greatest common factor, ang mga index kasi natin dito is 4 tsaka yung 2. So ang greatest common factor nila is 4. So yun ang gagamitin natin, yung 4. So we raise it to 4. Okay? Or yung pinakamataas na index is 4. So yun ang gamitin natin. So this will become 3x na lang siya. And then, if we transpose this becomes square of x raised to 4, right? So, magiging x raised to 4 over 2 siya. So, therefore, magiging x squared na lang siya kasi 4 over 2. Okay? So, ito, magiging x squared na lang. Diba? Okay. So, and then, we just move them all to the left. So, 3x minus x squared is equals to 0, or negative x squared plus 3x equals to 0. So, we have a negative, pagtan natin siya para hindi mahirap mag-factor. We multiply both sides by negative. So, this becomes x squared minus 3x equals to 0. So, again, we just factor. Ang factor niyan is x times x minus 3 equals to 0. Apply zero product property wherein you equate the two factors to 0. So, yung unang factor is x. So, x equals to 0. Yung isa, x minus 3 equals to 0. So, ang x niya is equals to positive 3. Okay. So, there you have it. That is how you solve radical equations. So, for my students who are watching this right now, for your attendance, please type in the chat box your full name, your section, and 3 flower emojis. Okay? Any flowers, any flower na emoji, basta flower na emoji, 3 flower na emoji. Your attendance will not be counted kapag hindi, pag walang flower emoji. So, this will just ensure me that you really watch the video up to the end. So, thank you very much. I hope this will help you in answering your learning tasks and your learning material for grade 9 mathematics for the second quarter. Thank you and God bless.